vlog. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not, welcome back to another vlog entry. I decided to do this style for opening because I'm already ready to go today. I'm gonna go hang out with my mom for a little, so I figured if I look somewhat presentable, I might as well take advantage. And I'm not in my PJs for once. Today is August 23rd, so this vlog might run a little bit into September, and then you'll be able to see the new big piece that I'll rotate onto in September. So if you didn't see my last vlog, last vlog, or rather for the month of August, I've been focusing on my Nestoros piece. This is a free pattern that you can get by Googling on Sprite Stitch. I forget who the actual creator is, but this is what it'll look like when it's done. So it's a Super Mario World map based on Game of Thrones instead. So the top part is like, you know, beyond the wall, and the wall is there, the little castle. Then you get over to Winterfell. I'm still trying to brush up on my Game of Thrones stuff. I'm rewatching it right now because I think the rest of the world is. Then King's Landing. I forget what a lot of those other places are, so I really gotta refresh myself. Sorry for the glare. I decided to laminate this little picture because I didn't want it to get all bent and beat up. So that's what I've been working on for this month as my large project focus whip. And I'm almost to the end of the row. So here we go. I'm working on a 25 count blue Lugana. I'm doing 2 over 1/10 stitch, so just a half stitch for all of them. So I am almost there. I'm going to be in the water for a very, very long time. I did take it out of the Q-snap a few days ago to move over to work on this section. So I will insert a clip of past me showing you guys it out of the Q-snap when this vlog is done, because I still don't have my video editing software, so it'd be hard to cut this clip, then insert that clip, and then back to me, so it'll be fine. But yeah, there goes my Nestoros. I'm so glad to be out of the white too, so I'll be going over to the green and stuff. So, you know, new color changes. It'll be a good time. I'm just realizing where some of the coverage is a little spotty, but hope you enjoyed that for this month of August. I'll try to update again before I rotate off and show you in maybe my next vlog what the new rotation piece will be. I really didn't work on much this month. Oh, I should have started with this, but I had to finish. I didn't get to FFO it yet because the hoop size that I bought was too small. So I have to go and get another. So I did finish my little 3 Kings project. That will be a ornament for my brother's wife. Hopefully they're not watching and they just spoiled one of their presents. Where is the little book that it's from? Oh boy. I should have been a little bit more organized. I'm sorry. Dang. I literally was just looking at it. I'm wondering if oh, there it goes. It's from this Joan Elliott Christmas trick book that was in one of the issues of Cross Stitch Crazy. That's now no longer being printed. I'm so sad. I do not want to get a new cross stitching magazine though, because I have a whole cabinet full of Cross Stitch Crazy. That was intense, but it was a good way to build stash. So this is just on a piece of white 14 count Ida. And let me see if I can grab the thread colors for you really quick that I used, because they were so beautiful. I didn't use that. What did I use? Where are you? No! Okay. So here's my finish. So I did use some sparklies. I should have did it on like a 16 count or 18 count to make it more ornament-like. I mean, it's going to be an enormous ornament, so I guess they could also use it as a wall hanging if they like. But those are the 3 kings, and then the little town or village of, is it Bethlehem in the background? Sorry, I'm not very religious. I love the way the star came out. Such a quick stitch. It was really fun. I'm going to do a few more for Christmas gifts this year. So the purple was this Color and Cotton in Purple Parrot, which is a really beautiful color. And then the blue was this Classic Colorworks in Key Largo, which I didn't realize was not color fast, and I do tend to wash my projects, so I guess I won't be washing this one before putting it in. But isn't that so pretty? So the two of them together were really nice. I mean, I followed the colors of the project, so what it was charted for was a DMC, oh boy, 3837, so it was like purpley, and then the blue was 3325, so I didn't really choose new colors. And then for the sparkly, I just had some leftover Krynic, or Krynic. I remember I was with Deb, Stitch to Stash, and Caitlin, Kate Stitches, at the New Jersey Floss Tube Retreat. Oh, and with, oh my gosh, I'm losing my names right now. I can't remember right now, so I'm so sorry. We were debating, like, how do you pronounce it? Is it Krynic? Is it Krynic? And I think it was Caitlin who said it's Krynic, because when you use it, you cry. It is not very nice to use, in my opinion. I do use floss conditioner, though, so I use it on this. I don't care. Makes it a little bit easier. So that was my FO. Hopefully it'll be FFO'd my next video. I have a few things I want to FFO. I just have to get, I want to paint hoops, so I have to get some paint. Maybe I'll try to swing by the craft store before heading to my mom's to see if they have some paint. Then I also worked on, I did work on my temperature blanket. I didn't bring that to show for the video because it's just enormous and I just have to do a whole separate clip for that. And I did work on making some more charity blanket squares. I didn't bring any to show. Maybe I'll include them in my next vlog. I'll push them down. So I am challenging myself to use up my leftover, at least my acrylic and my DK weight yarn scraps to make 500 squares for Warm Up America. If you don't know, Warm Up America is a nonprofit organization that collects fabric squares from knitters or crocheters, and when they reach 500 squares, they assemble a blanket and donate it to various charities, women's shelters, babies, hospitals, etc. They don't only do blankets, they do hats, they do scarves, they do shawls, mittens, a whole bunch of stuff. So it's a really cool organization to look into if you have a lot of yarn scraps and you're not sure what to do with them, and you don't want to make another scrappy project for yourself, because then where do you store everything or use it? So it's a good way to just use up those scraps, send them away to charity instead of tossing them or hoarding them forever like I do. Then I worked on, and I finally got Pattern Keeper. Thank you for everyone who responded to my Instagram story about getting a Kindle Fire and working Pattern Keeper on it. I knew it wouldn't be a hard thing for me to do the whole workaround because I've jailbroken lots of phones in the past to get apps that I wanted on them. I just wanted to know if the actual tablet itself was a good investment. So I did get one that was like on a back to school sale for like $50 or something, and it was really amazing. So thank you everyone who encouraged me to get that, because I love Pattern Keeper. But I have to say, I am going to do like a mix, because I was talking about this with my boyfriend and my mom. Then I have to remember that every time I take my thread box or my stitching with me, that I also have to take the tablet. And I'm very much a paper and highlighter kind of person. And that just makes it so much easier to travel with and remember, because my pattern is usually in the thread box that has the colors of the project I'm working on. So I almost never forget the pattern when I'm traveling. So I'm thinking I'm going to do a little bit of both, because I don't want to forget my tablet, or the battery dies, or some nonsense like that, or some things happen with apps sometimes and I would be devastated. So I am going to do a little bit of flip-flopping, but I did enjoy it because I converted and transferred over my progress of this pattern that I was making for my brother's wife. It's a baby birth announcement by Vlada X Stitch on Etsy. If you have any questions, just leave in the comment box down below and I'll give you the actual shop name. And so, I mean, the name and stuff, like the date, are all going to be different, but that's what it'll be. So I'm working on the middle picture for right now until said baby is here. And it was such a joy to work with on Pattern Keeper. The frog visited me like 3 times, seriously though, which sucked. I'm working this on a piece of 32 count Belfast. I think it's a picture of this plus. I had the paper in here somewhere. This is just like my life that I can't get organized and have these names and stuff for you. Okay, I don't want to dig around for it, but I think it's in colorway pumpkin. I forget who the dyer is, but this is where I am. So I think last time I only had this little bottom portion done. Now I have this upper portion here, and I started kind of, I think it's one of the moons. Yeah, one of the moons, and then soon that's the tree, and then the bear. And I'm doing this 2/2 with just DMC thread. I might use some fancy flosses for the name and the text. I haven't decided yet. I really like DMC, guys. It's just, I don't have to think about it when I'm picking colors. But there we go. This was also a retreat start. And I think that's it, guys. No planty updates today. Maybe next time I do like a cure or watering, I'll insert some of my favorites. My Monstera Deliciosa is expecting a new leaf, so that's been really exciting because she kind of got really kind of dormant-y for a while, growing her roots, doing her thing. I know that, you know, if you don't see new growth, doesn't mean they're not growing. They're most likely working on their roots and filling out their pot first. But I have a new leaf coming, so I'm really excited. I guess books. I am reading Bravelands. This is book 4, Shifting Shadows, great read. Same author as the Warrior series that I'm obsessed with. And then I am also reading, I'm still reading Narnia. And then let me see if I can reach it. It's over on my bedside. Got it. And then I just got this one in the library. Came available, Mark of Athena. So, you know, Percy Jackson and all that other good stuff. I did finish reading Breed by Chase Novak. It was so good. So there is like a, I guess it's a sequel. So I might get that in a few days or so. But yeah, my plans, oh boy, I really do want to finish up for this vlog. I want to see a finish on this one if I can by the end of our vlog. And as for this, I would love to start that Dimensions piece that I've been rambling about so much. And I do want to start a long dog, so that's been in the works. Before I end, I also wanted to say that I started live streaming periodically, once a week. I don't know if it's going to stick around on Twitch, so if you don't know, that's how I started out as a live streamer, was on twitch.tv, and I would cross stitch there. Me and my friends were in like the first 10 people to ever do it on Twitch a few years ago, and some of us are coming back. I've so far been streaming on Friday evenings, so you can find me at the same username, Jenna X Stitches, on twitch.tv. I'll insert a link or some text below. But other than that, and that's different, that's live stitching. So while I'm stitching, you can pop on in with your stitching and chat with me. Very different than YouTube. I mean, you can do live things on YouTube, but very different than FlossTube. We can kind of stitch and chat together. So hope to see you guys there. Hope everyone's well. I'll have more vlog updates coming, so I don't want to make it sound like this video is ending, but I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye. Hey y'all, it's past me. Editing in just to show you an update on my Nestoros project since I'm taking it out of the Q-Snap and I'll be moving it over. I finished another column! It's August 18th. And I'll probably input this somewhere in the middle of my vlog just to show you guys. I'm not ready to record a full vlog right now, so I just wanted to make sure I show you all before you see it re-snapped in the Q-Snap. Alright, not looking forward to all that water coming up. Alright, hope everyone's doing well. See you next time. Hey guys, it is Wednesday. I think it's August 25th right now, and I'm just popping in for a really quick plant update for my vlog because I had some really exciting news when I checked on my orchid, who usually lives in my bathroom. And I got this orchid, oh boy, maybe 3-4 months ago, and I've never been able to keep an orchid alive very long. So if you guys don't know, orchids bloom And when the blooms die, it doesn't mean that the plant is dead. So just because these blooms are on their way out doesn't mean that my orchid is dying. It had more blooms and I was waiting for the blooms to die because I want to repot it. Look at all those new roots that I got going on here. I do want to repot this orchid. I wasn't repotting it because I did want to enjoy the blooms and I didn't want the blooms to die off super early before I had a chance to enjoy them. But please excuse the craziness of my craft desk. It's a work in progress. But when I went to check on it today to see if she needed any water, I was surprised to see this new little leaf growing in the middle. I swear that this was like overnight. Seriously, I checked on it the other day. This was not there, and it's in my bathroom, so I get to enjoy it all the time. When I'm in the shower, it really enjoys being in the window. And so that definitely wasn't there. So I've never had an orchid where I was able to get a second leaf to grow from the crown on my own. So I'm really excited. So I am going to repot this friend in some moss and orchid bark. So I'll try to show you when she's all done and ready. But yeah, that's my little update on my orchid today. I'm just so pumped for it. I'm really happy and excited. I've been learning so much about this plant. And I might not cut her stem all the way down when those blooms fall off because I'm thinking that I might have a keiki here. So if you don't know, this is like a way to propagate, quote, quote, an orchid, or it could turn into another bloom spike. But seeing that the way she's growing out her roots, I'm not quite sure that that'll become another bloom. And it might not be a little keiki. So a keiki would be a little baby orchid that would start to grow on there, and once it has its own root system developed, you're able to detach it and plant it up as a new plant. And this is just a regular orchid phalaenopsis that you can get like CVS or whatever, you know, pharmacy store ones. So that's that friend. And then I did want to show, because I am going to repot this little friend today too, that I got at Trader Joe's just a few days ago. This little, they're called baby orchids, so they're bred to be tiny. And I'm not going to wait for this one's blooms to finish. I'm just going to repot these both at the same time. I'm not quite sure how the baby orchids work. Like, will it need a bigger pot eventually, or is it just going to stay this small? From what I've read and seen on YouTube, the leaves will stay this small, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the roots won't get out of control. But I'm hoping it stays small because right now space is very hard. But yeah, I'll show these two when they're done and then their new pots. I was just so excited, and look at this one. I love the colors on this one. But all right, hope you enjoyed my Raven's Easy hanging out in the background there. But okay, I'll see you guys in a little bit when I'm done repotting. Hey y'all, so I'm back. Here's the moss I'm using, just some sphagnum moss. This is the orchid bark I'm using. So I'm going to do like a layer of moss in the bottom of my new pot. This is the little old pot, so I'm going from like a 3-inch. I think this is a 3-inch pot. Yep. These are from Repot Me. They're cute. They're for orchids. And I'm going to a 4-inch over here. This is just some hydrogen peroxide mix that I use to sanitize the roots. And here's the orchid getting ready to go in. Really didn't have a lot of rotten roots, which made me really happy. So I sanitized her all up, got rid of all the old moss that was kind of smelly and old, came with the plant. And gonna get her ready in her new home. Alright guys, we're done repotting one of my orchids. So I moved it up to a 4-inch pot. Let's see if I can move the camera back a little bit. There we go. A little 4-inch pot for this one. So I did a mix of sphagnum moss, bark, moss, and then a little bit more bark. I hope I got into the center. Oh, I hope it doesn't die. I'm so excited. So I'm really nervous though, because I really go by the view of the roots to know when I need to water or not. And now I can't see the roots anymore. So, well, so if you've ever seen like a little card on an orchid that said, you know, give it 2 ice cubes of water for each watering or a week, don't listen to that to water orchids. You really have to soak them thoroughly when they need water. And I use distilled water because the water in my state is very hard. And all I do is I dunk this whole pot into like another container that has water in it, let it soak for like a good 30 minutes, let it drain completely. And then I don't water again until the roots look silvery. So it's kind of hard to see because all of my roots got covered. But the roots, let me see, maybe there's some in there. Right now, for the most part, let me see, get it to focus, are a little like on the greener side. Don't pay attention to kind of that one in the middle. And you'll know they need water when they're silvery looking, not necessarily shriveled. So if your roots of your orchid through the pot still look very green and, you know, lush, it doesn't need water yet. When they're looking a little silvery and pale, it needs water. So that one's all done. And then I did repot my mini. And this one went into that 3-inch pot. I did sanitize everything with hydrogen peroxide. So the same, I did a little layer of moss, some bark, a little bit of moss in the middle. Hopefully these fellows don't die. Oh, I'm getting dirt all over my laptop. I do need to soak these guys and water them well. This one I might not water because the roots were kind of already green. I was kind of overwatered when I got it. Oh darn, I forgot to turn on my big light. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 second because that's not looking good. The sun just got covered. Okay, that's a little bit better, but it's a yellow light. I apologize. This one you can kind of see it. See how that root is like a little bit silvery and not quite dark green? So it's like almost needing water. All the roots will look that silvery. So I wait for all of the roots to look that way, but now I have no roots to look at. So I really am going to try to just go by feel. Oh boy. All right. I think that was it for my plant update today. I'll include this in my video. You can enjoy my beautiful cebu also. While I say goodbye. Have a crafty update soon. Hey everyone, I'm back. It is Thursday, September 1st, and I was gonna try to vlog yesterday, but yesterday was a really horrible day for me. It was just not good. Had a low mood, so I really did want to wrap up and do a little bit more stitching on this piece before the end of August, but it just wasn't in the cards. So I did meet my goal. I'm really proud of how much I was able to work on my Nestoros piece this month. In August, I started, I had finished this top row here, and I just wanted to get the next row fully complete, and I did it. I'm very happy. And then I was even able to start the third row, and I got about like 2 columns done. So I'm very happy with my progress on this piece. Especially now that Game of Thrones has started, like another little series. So it was really exciting to work on this too. And me and my boyfriend are doing a rewatch. I think I mentioned that in another vlog entry. And this is the completed piece again. So I'm actually glad to be switching in September because I was feeling a little burnt out on it. And it was sort of becoming a drag, especially that blue was getting to me. So I'm glad to be putting it away for a little bit, and I'm really proud of the progress that I made on it. So I did spin my wheel this morning to see what next big project was going to be my focus for September, and it landed on a goodie that I haven't worked on in over a year. it landed on my epic Pokemon piece. So really glad about this one coming back out. I mean, I was kind of secretly hoping for my Stardew Valley map, but that's okay. That means Stardew will have a chance for October or November, because there's still 2 other BAPs that could be chosen. So my Super Mario 3 map, I forget which zone I'm doing, and then my Stardew map. So it was Pokemon's turn. So this is a free pattern. This is the original Gen 1 Epic Pokemon by Lord Libidin. It uses the sprites from the original Red and Blue game. So not the sprites that came, I think that was I don't even think it was for Gold and Silver. I think the sprites that they're using are from Heart Gold, Soul Silver instead. But these are the OG ones. And I'm doing this piece, so I'm going to continue on with my tent stitching because this piece is on some 25 or 28 count even weave. I'll have to check my notes. It's been a really long time. I think it's 28 count even weave. So this will be another tent stitch for me. And as you can see, I omitted the, let's see if I can get it to focus. Whoa, the lighting just got way different. I omitted the yellow background. I did start a little bit and then I was like, no, I'm not doing this, but it did help to use it to count over to this arm here. And I just have to rip it out, really. It's gotten a little bit stained. This project is pretty old. I forget when I started it. I'm really worried sometimes about how kind of dirty it is, especially the back. Oh, we should have did a butt of my Nestoros. I'll post a butt of my Nestoros on my Instagram. So quite a few of them are done. I think folks on my live stream on Twitch will be happy that I'm coming back to this piece. So this is our starting point. I think my goal is similar this month. I mean, I will be going back to work, so I won't have as much stitching time as I did before. So I think my goal, I would be happy if I can get a row done this month. If I can't get a row done, I would be happy with half. So maybe like 2, I think that would be 2 or 3 pages. I think the pages on this one are a little bit bigger than my Nestoros piece. But yeah, I mean, I'm seriously almost done. So this is the War Turtle over here and the Execute. Like seriously, I think that this is 1 page. I think I have another row and then like a half a row. Seriously, this is so close. I am going to regret this tape, but I'll probably be framing it really close to the edge anyway, but I'm really excited to get back to work on this one. I even get to use a different thread box, which will help make me feel a little bit more invigorated on starting this piece. I was hoping to do this as a whole new vlog entry, but I think I'll attach it onto the end. I think that's fine. But yeah, this will be September's focus, so I'm really looking forward to that. Some other stuff that I worked on from the last vlog to this one, I did work on my plant sale. So I did not join this as the plant sale from Stitchonomy on Etsy and Instagram. I just bought the pattern. Oh my god, see, look how dirty it is in the back. I do wash my hands before stitching, but it just happens. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that, but okay. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I didn't do it as a sal. I just decided to buy the pattern later. So I finished the pot for the snake plant. Decided to work on this on my live stream this week. It was a lot of fun. So I'm doing some leaves. There'll be more leaves coming. The little cactus, the monstera I love. I think I'm doing the mid-century modern pot version. So there's different patterns for the color pots. And I think this is just like a 14 count or something. I don't know. I didn't write it in the corner. But I know I have some fabric cut to do the 2021 version as well. So this is the 2020 version. This is such a relaxing stitch. It's a lot of fun. I did want to do some fun color and cotton or hand over-dyed flosses for the pots, but I just went with DMC for right now. There's some color and cotton in here. I don't remember the colors. I might have written them down, I'm not sure. But I just wanted to like get to stitching and not picking out colors. So that was my plant sal. Then I also worked on my Halloween piece by Doreen Jones. Oh, there goes my clip. I was looking for this clip. Haven't taken it out of the frame for this video just yet. I will try to film a little bit if I do take it out to move it again, so you can see, because I did scooch it over. I did notice a error in the pattern. So this was printed in the 2020 Halloween Just Cross Stitch magazine. I don't think it was the Halloween edition. It might have been actually. But yep, there's a mistake in the pattern. I did message Doreen Jones. I haven't heard back. I think I'm just going to wing it. I mean, it's going to add, I did count, it's going to add an extra row to the bottom. So where I finished the cat and stuff down there, I'm just going to have to add an extra row of grass and kind of just wing the grass, but nothing else. So none of this will, like all of the motif on the inside will not line up with the border. So if I can't use it to help me count anymore, which will be a bummer, but it is what it is. I can't change it. But that's my Doreen Jones. So this is, I think I've said what fabric this is. Have I talked about this one in my vlog this month? Maybe not. This is a 16 count buff color and cotton. Love it. I'm doing 2/1. I am doing 3/1 for the black, just for better coverage. And then I did work on, in my little Caroline Evertote sock sack. This is kind of hard to open one-handed. Free it. Yeah, this is going to be kind of hard to show with one hand, but I'll try. My boyfriend's sock I'm working on. Get out of the air. Here it goes. So where's my progress keeper? There goes my little progress keeper. So I'll be able to move it up after the video. That's where I was last time you saw the sock. I always tend to do the same heel flap. I do know some others. This one's a really strong one, especially for my boyfriend. He wears his socks really well, so he needs that strong heel. And this is a basic rib sock pattern by Kate Atherley, I think. You can find it on Ravelry. If you want the exact link, just comment and I'm happy to provide the link. So, and the yarn is some of this Patons Croy, because I don't think I've showed this on my vlog yet. And the colorway is Clover Colors. I really like it. I wasn't crazy about it in ball form, and then as I started knitting with it, I really like the changes in it. It's really pretty. And I think that's it. And I think I might end the vlog entry here and have a new vlog video start next one. I don't know. I can't make any sense right now. But if not, you'll see me again. And then we'll close it out. I do want to keep my videos on the 30 to 40 minute side. Hope you're all doing well. Happy stitching. And I'll see you all next time. Bye. Okay, I'm just back to pop in. I know I never do haul, but I just had to show my brand new bag that I just got from Evertote, from Caroline, from Off the Grid Needle Arts. And if you don't know, lately I've been so obsessed with loons. So when she released this bag, I knew I needed it. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. I just got it in. I wanted to share it with you guys. So just look at those loons, and it even has the little baby on the back in some of them. Oh, I love loons. I am such a loon. And it came with this little adorable progress keeper, which I love. And the fabric inside, just nice plain white. Oh, I cannot wait to put a project in here. I might put my September project in here. Here's a little notions pouch. Ah! I am putting my epic Pokemon right in Here. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Caroline. I just wanted to pop this in before next month's vlog. All right, bye everyone.